All right, you guys, I'm gonna try turning this down just a little bit more so I'm not so bright. Okay, you guys. Awesome. Okay, team, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love that the first of the month fell on a Thursday so that we can like get it all done, like one and done, right? So, all right, you guys, let's talk about announcements first. So first of the month, you guys, hopefully you guys were all on Mark's live. If you weren't, get ready to take some notes. If you were, you guys, and you still have questions, throw them in the chat. I'm going to go through the announcements that they made on Mark's page, and then I'll check the chat and see if there's anything that needs clarification. Okay. So here we go, you guys. Pick 2, Pick 3 was extended this month. I'm really excited about that. So US, Pick 2 for 69, Pick 3 for 89. Shoot, Canada, I always screw it up. Pick 2 for 99, Pick 3 for 128. Is that right, Shelby and Kylie? Yes, I did it, you guys. So Pick 2, Pick 3, gummies are not on there, US, you guys. You can still place gummy orders. It's a 2 to 3 week delay on that. And it's like just one bottle, or they can purchase like multiple bottles at the $39.95 pricing, but they're not going to get any Pick 2, Pick 3 pricing on that. And they can't add it to any package that has Pick 2, Pick 3. Honestly, you guys, it's going to give you a lot more volume, because the whole thing is like, if people want gummies, they want gummies regardless of whether or not they're Pick 2, Pick 3. So I kind of like them not being on Pick 2, Pick 3, because I think it's going to help you guys with volume. So let's talk about gummies for a minute. Sorry, I want to talk about this real quick before I forget, and then I'll go back to announcements from today. So I'm okay with you guys posting about gummies as long as you are very clear with your people who are ordering that they are on a 2-week delay. Okay. So what I've been doing, because I have people messaging me saying, I just got paid, can I still get those gummies? So what I've been doing, whenever someone wants to order, I'm getting all of their information. And then I'm saying, okay, I'm going to get your order in just a minute. I just want to let you know, the ingredients in them are a little bit harder to come by right now because of the pandemic. So it is on a slight delay. It's going to take about 2 weeks for them to ship out. Not one person has said, never mind. Not one person has been upset about it. Everybody will be fine with it as long as you let them know up front. When you're going to have a problem is if you don't tell them and you place the order and then they're sitting there waiting for their gummies, thinking they're going to be there within the next week, and their gummies don't show up for, like you haven't even shipped out. Like that's when you're going to have a problem. And I'm speaking from experience, because this same thing happened with us with ThermoFight X, except you guys, we weren't prepped with ThermoFight XX, because when we went through this with ThermoFight X, it was a 6-week back order. Okay. So they learned their lesson with that and had more of a stock ready to go with gummies. Thank goodness, because that was like the most stressful. That was stressful. Okay. That had a lot of angry customers. So don't just, all you have to do is communicate with your customers, and they're probably going to be fine with waiting. Okay. Most people are so excited about getting them that they are totally good with waiting. So, yeah, TFX was a hot mess. That was a whole thing in and of itself. All right, let's go back to announcements. So Pick 2, Pick 3 is the entire month of April, you guys. Free shipping has been extended as well in the US. If your order is over $99, you will get free shipping. That is for existing customers and brand new customers. Okay, so if you have a current customer, maybe who hasn't ordered for a while, they see that you got the coffee BOGO, they want to do some gummies, upsell them on some fat fighters or something, so you can get their order to a 100 or 99 so that they get the free shipping. Okay, Canada, you guys get free shipping at 138. Yes, is that right, Canada? I think that's the same, because 99, I think, okay, yeah, 138. So free shipping in Canada for 138. So guys, make sure that you're using the upsell that's in boards. Just utilize the upsell. Most of them are 133. Sorry. Thank you, Steph. 133. My bad, Canada. I was off just a little bit. So make sure you're utilizing upsell, you guys. Every single one of you guys who does utilize upsell always says to me, oh my gosh, I can't believe I wasn't doing this sooner. So many people take the upsell. I can't believe how much volume I was missing out on. So just do the upsell. The worst thing that they're going to do is say no, thank you. And you still have that order that you had. Okay. So make sure you're upselling. And then if the order is over 200 in the US, Steph, do you know for Canada what it is? In US, if it's over 200, they get an additional 10% off their order. So if you have somebody who's doing a big package, if they're close to that $200, 233 for Canada, if you're close to that $200 range, bump them up, you guys. If it's like 160, I'm going to upsell them. I'm going to ask them if they want to do something that's going to be $40 and get them to that $200 range. And you guys will be surprised how many people will say yes. So many people will say yes to that because like technically it's 200, but then they get the 20 or the 10% off. That's $20 off. So realistically, they're looking at spending an additional $20 more to get another product. Does that make sense? So make sure if you have someone up in that range that you are upselling them. Remember, it's not BV, it's dollar amount. So, that's really cool that they go by dollar amount versus BV. So there's a lot that you guys can do this month with those promos. Also, they extended all of the bonuses, you guys. Every single bonus has been extended. So that means if you joined, it's getting a little convoluted because of we have new people on here, but I'm just gonna like generalize. Anybody on our team right now, because we didn't have anybody brand new join today. So anybody on our team right now, if you go diamond this month, you will get a $10,000 bonus. If you go double diamond this month, you will get a $20,000 bonus. If you go triple, presidential, or ambassador, you will get a $25,000 bonus. And those are stackable. So if you're an emerald, you can go double this month. You can go diamond and double, and you can earn $30,000 in bonuses. Okay. And then if you are new, so if you've joined within the last couple months, like the last month to 2 months, you are eligible to that $5,000 emerald bonus as well. So anybody who joins with you this month is eligible to a $5,000 emerald bonus within their first 2 months, a $10,000 diamond bonus within their first 3 months, $20,000 double within their first 4 months. Yes, Angie, go double, girl. Like, guys, I don't want you guys to leave anything off the table, and we're going to talk about this a little bit later, but Alyssa Marie, who does a lot of our social stuff now, she's someone that I talked to at one of my first conferences because she went emerald to double in 6 days. 6 freaking days. Like, that is insane. So she went super fast and promoted massively and got a huge pay increase. And I believe they were doing bonuses then also. So she got a big bonus. So anything is possible, you guys. Okay, Winner Circle has been extended into this month as well, meaning there is a brand new Winner Circle that starts this month. So I don't think I earned it last month. Maybe I got coach's pick. I don't know. But based on the points that the girls were talking about in the Push to Prez chat that I'm in, I was like, ooh, I was a little behind that. So, but guys, I'm getting it this month. You guys have seen, I keep affirming it every single day. I will be number 25 in Winner Circle, and I will be number 25 this month. Okay. I guess I wasn't specific enough, right? I just said I'll be number 25. I need to be specific and say I will be number 25 in the month of April for the Winner Circle. So points are a little bit different this month. I actually really, really love how they're doing the points this month. So, everything that you earned points for last month, you earn points for this month again. Okay, so customers give you 2 points, new distributors give you 3 points. If you have a personally enrolled distributor promote to Ruby, that's now 15 points instead of 5 points. I don't remember all of them, you guys. All the points breakdown is in eSuite, but you get a lot more points for personally enrolled promoting. You also get points for your self-promoting to diamond or above. That's 40 points regardless of what rank you achieve. I would imagine if you double promote, if you go diamond and double, you're going to get 80 points. Okay. So again, this is another reason why you want to push for that double promotion. The other really cool thing that they're doing is your new DTs. And I have to look at the official rules and see, but the way that I read it is even if you had somebody enroll last month who's still within their first 30 days, you can use them to get these points. So your new DTs, when they get 2 customers, and then they also hit 150 in PBV, you get 10 points for that. So basically help your new distributors get their first customers, and you're gonna get points for that also. So that's really cool. I'm really glad to see that they did that. So Winner Circle is for anybody diamond and above, you guys. So get to diamond. If you go diamond this month, you will qualify for Winner Circle. It's not that you had to be a diamond going into this month. So again, that is open for anybody, you guys, that goes diamond or above this month. And then last but not least, for the first 5 days of April, US, we have BOGO Skinny Brew and BOGO Keto Coffee, $49 for each. I forgot to check the BV. I think the Skinny Brew is 40 and Keto Coffee is 30. I don't know why, but I know the Keto Coffee BV is a little bit less than Skinny Brew. And then let's kind of clarify a couple things on that. I think I finally got clarification on this. So if you enroll somebody this month with BOGO Coffee, next month they will get 1 bag at that $49 pricing. It will not keep the BOGO pricing for them. And I will be honest, you guys, I don't think I want to sign anybody with BOGO Coffee. I just want to utilize it for my current customers. And here's the reason why. If I have somebody enroll, thank you, 25, I knew keto was low. If I have somebody enroll on 2 bags this month, right? They're getting a good deal this month, 2 for 49. But then next month, they're only going to get 1 for 49. They can't do their best deal they're going to get next month is 2 for 79, because that's like our 30-day bundle pack that we have just always available for customers. Or I could set them up on 2 for 69. And then they're always going to get that 2 for 69 pricing. And then the cool thing is when you enroll somebody at 2 for 69, if they add products to that order at a later date, they're locked in on that pricing. So they'll get 3 for 89 4 months from now, 5 months from now, or they can swap their products around. Maybe they're like, I like the keto coffee, but now I want to try the Skinny Brew and TFX. Well, you can get rid of the keto coffee and do Skinny Brew and TFX, and they still get the 2 for 69 pricing. So from my customer standpoint, they're like new customers coming in, their better deal, in my opinion, is going to be 2 for 69. So you guys can do with it what you want. You guys are each your own individual business owners, and you get to choose how you want to market it. But myself personally, I'm only going to be really pushing the BOGO coffee for my current customers because they obviously can't set up on a new auto ship for 2 for 69. So the BOGO coffee for my current customers is going to be a really, really great deal for them. So like I said, that's just me. You guys can do with it what you want. If you have not reached out to your current customers within like the past month or so, I would for sure reach out and let them know that this is a deal that's going on. You never know who's going to want to try it when they find out. And guys, I always give them retail price. So I would say like, hey, it's Taryn DeSilva. I just want to let you know that you can place a one-time order. We have an awesome deal right now on our fat burning coffees. We have Skinny Brew and Keto Coffee. You can get a full month's worth for only $49 when it's normally $164. Do you want to go ahead and try the coffee out? What do you think they're going to say? Yes, please, because that's a massive deal, right? So I don't tell them like, oh, normally it's 2 for 79, but now you can get 2 for 49. I'm giving them full retail pricing, especially if they're like a customer who hasn't processed an order in a while. That's really exciting to them. So, and then you guys can always check too. I have to check rules. I'm pretty sure that if they are a gold or platinum, they can apply that discount to BOGO as well. So, I mean, they could really get a really, really good deal on their coffee doing that. So that's the coffee. Also in US, you can get 2 bags of wraps for $59. So that's a great deal as well. I don't know the volume on that one. Sorry, guys, I didn't look that up. But wraps, you guys, they're so key right now. Like heading into summertime, this is when you're going to do so many sales in wraps. Like people love wraps. The best way for you to sell a wrap is put one on yourself. Get one on yourself within the next 24 hours. If you have wraps on hand, yeah, we're going to Canada here in just a minute, Steph. If you have wraps on hand, you guys, put a wrap on yourself within the next 24 hours. Take your before picture, take your after picture. Remember, guys, 72 hours in between wraps if you want to wrap more than once. Drink lots of water. That's going to give you your best results. And I always, when I take my before and after picture, I take a breath in and then I let it out. When you breathe out, your stomach is at its most relaxed point. And then that way, when people say, well, how do I know you're not sucking your stomach in? I tell them every single picture, I take a breath in and then I let it out. Jen, I think I made one a long time ago, but I can make one again. I'll probably put a wrap on tomorrow. I just haven't quite had the amount of water that I'd like tonight. Oh, Michelle said Jocelyn Yates has one on YouTube. So if you just go to YouTube, type in Jocelyn Yates wrap, it'll probably pull it up. Get a wrap on, you guys. And then what you can do, okay, to market your wrap, because obviously you're not going to be able to get your results like, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Approved through corporate in quick enough time, right? It's probably not going to get approved by the 5th. What you can do is you can do a post and say, oh my gosh, I just did this cool sculpting applicator thing. You're never going to believe my results. I'm a little shy to post them here. Like this or comment on it and I will message you. I'll send you a private message and then you can send your before and after that way. Okay. And tons of people will do it. You guys, I forgot I used to do that all the time with wraps. And I would have so many people like, okay, what is, let me see your results, or commenting or liking. So that's one really good way that you can like market them and show your results. And then Canada, you guys get BOGO on the body applicators for 67, right? Steph, is that what you said? 67. Where in the heck did it go? You guys are blowing the chat up, which I love. Yeah, 67. So, okay, I'm going to scroll through chat real quick because that was all the announcements. And then if you guys have any questions about the announcements, throw it in the chat and I will get to it in just a second. Michelle, you won't die from a no. I know, no one's died. No one has ever died from someone saying no. Okay, awesome. So unless I missed your question, if I missed your question, put it back in the chat. I don't think I missed any questions. So let me open up my notes on my phone now. Okay. Okay. A few reminders, guys, when you were talking about the business opportunity, you have to use an income disclosure statement, IDS, okay? We have lots of them in the team page if you're looking for one. Just in our team page, if you go to the, I'm closing out the chat again so that I don't get distracted. If you go to the top, and if you're on your phone, if you go to the top and scroll over, you'll see it says albums. You click on that, and then there's an album that says income disclosure statement or IDS, I can't remember. But anytime you talk about the business, the only time you do not have to use it, if you say, is like when we do those short ones with the colored background, like who's looking to make some extra income this summer? I have 3 part-time positions. Drop a me below. You guys know what I'm talking about, like that type of one. You don't need it for everything else though. You need it for, okay. If you're like, I'm going to do a post, I meant to write it today. It didn't happen. I'm going to post tomorrow. I'm talking about how I'm grateful that I get to be home during spring break because I used to have to go find someone to watch Ivan every day that I had work and he was on spring break, and I'm going to post a picture of me and the kids. And then the IDS is going to go along with that. Okay. So make sure you guys are doing the IDS with any kind of business opportunity post, even if you're talking about like, I don't know, I just bought dinner tonight with sample cash. So grateful for what this side hustle does for me. You got to put an IDS in there. Okay. So whatever you guys are doing, talking about the business, if it is something that showcases your lifestyle because of the business, got to use the IDS. Also remember, if you guys are talking about bonuses, you just have to use the wording will be eligible to earn, and then whatever the amount is that you're talking about, but will be eligible. You have to say eligible to earn in those posts. Guys, with it being the first of the month, you want to make sure that I have not done this yet, but you'll notice tonight, I'm going to go back and do all this tonight. Scroll back to March 1st and go through your feed on your page, okay? Your personal profile. Go back to March 1st. Anything that talks about the $49 kit or $20 pricing, needs to be gone. You got to delete that and get it off, or change the price to 99. Okay. But you don't want anything on your page talking about it being discounted to start your own business, because what'll happen is people will see that, find out it's 99, and then they'll say, I'm just going to wait to join you next time you have a deal. And you want them to start now. So get rid of the discounted pricing for the startup. And then honestly, I kind of clean it up too. Like if it's a TFX post and there were 6 comments and I know that I've messaged everybody and I've done some follow-up with them, I'm going to go ahead and delete that, because I want, when new people are coming to my page and scrolling, I don't want them to see all kinds of spam. I just want them to see more of who I am. So yes, you still have time to add giveaway people. I'll go over that in just 1 second. Alicia, thank you for saying that, because I forgot to put that in my notes. Also, you guys go to your, if you go to your friends on Facebook and then you see your friend requests, up at the top, it says sent requests. Go to your sent requests. And if you have any that are more than 2 weeks old, unsend those and cancel those. Sometimes people go in there and realize they have like 200 plus, but if Facebook sees that you have a lot of pending requests that you have sent out that people have not accepted, it's like, oh, she's being spammy. And then it starts to hide your stuff. So that will help to clear up your algorithm if you go in and unsend friend requests. The other thing that you can do, if you go to your ad preferences, you want to clear those out too. I do leave Disney in there, you guys, but I clear everything else out. I just do it once a month to make sure that I fix like my algorithm. Again, you're going to have way more people seeing what you're posting if you just go through and clean up your algorithm or clean up your stuff just a little bit. Also, to help your algorithm, guys, maybe you all knew this, I don't know, might be coming in late to the game, but did you know that you can now see the most, I know Disney Queen over here, you can now see the most recent posts in your newsfeed, not just what Facebook wants to show you. Do you guys know this? I'm going to tell you how to do it, okay? So when I open up my Facebook right now and I go to my feed, let me turn this down and, okay, when I go to my feed, it's going to just show me who it thinks I want to see, right? Based off of interactions and stuff, right? But if I hit my little menu bar over here, and then in here, if you can't find it in here, mine wasn't in here first, I had to scroll down and hit this see more button right here. Okay, and then it popped up in here, but now because I've clicked on it, it's in like, I think it thinks this is my favorites. It says most recent. Now it's going to show me posts based on the most recent post that was done. This is a game changer for interacting. This actually makes me want to interact, because now I'm not interacting with the same 12 people over and over and over. So you're going to have like everybody. It's so cool. It's so cool. Yes, good. I'm glad other people are excited, because I was so excited when I found this. And then actually, now that I do it, when I'm back on my feed, just doing like just scrolling through regular, when I like pull down to go back up, you see all of a sudden it pops up right here. It says home, favorites, recent. Yeah, you have to, it's going to send you home every time, Angie. It's not going to send you to your recent, which I kind of like that too, because honestly, sometimes recent is a little overwhelming, because it's like, it'll be everything that's posted in groups and all of that. And so sometimes I feel like I scroll a lot in most recent to get to content that I actually want to interact with, because you know how you have the people that like share 25 things in 2 minutes, that'll be in there too. So like Michelle said, sometimes you'll see someone who's spamming and it's like, okay, I'm going to go unfriend you, because this is just like beyond nonsense that's being shared over and over and over. But you guys, when you interact, I highly, highly recommend that you interact that way. I'm trying to do it just a couple times a day. And I feel like it's changing my algorithm. I'm having new people commenting on my giveaway posts that haven't commented on a giveaway post in like 2 years, or that maybe I've never messaged them about a giveaway. So I do think that it's definitely helping with my algorithm. So I highly recommend that when you guys do your interacting, do it that way because you're going to get all kinds of new people. It's still good every now and then to just go to like your main feed and go and interact, because that is the people who are, you know, interacting with you more so. Maybe they're trying to build a relationship with you. They're watching what you're doing with your business. So you want to make sure that you're interacting with them as well. But the main source of my interacting is now that recent feed. I was just so excited when I found that, you guys. Okay, and then Alicia asked if she can still get entries in for host to post. Yes, you guys, that closes. I'm going to turn off comments on that tomorrow at like 12 my time, so 3 p.m. for you guys, for my East Coasters. Sorry, 12 p.m. West Coast, 3 p.m. East Coast. So please get your entries in, you guys, because we want to make sure that your people get entered. We are working on figuring out host to post for next, or for this month. I will have an answer by tomorrow. I've already paid into the group. Now we're just arguing about what we're going to do. It's always a hot mess trying to figure it out. Like, it takes hours to figure out what we're doing as a giveaway. It's just, there's too many like reds in there and everybody wants to take control. And so it's just funny. Everybody's personality colors totally come out, because then all of a sudden you'll have the person that says, well, I think this would be a great idea, but I love everybody else's ideas. And I just think everyone has the best ideas. And I'm like, okay, yellow, I get it. Like, I get it. But so I will get that announced tomorrow for you guys. Maybe tonight, maybe we can figure it out tonight, but I have a feeling they're probably not going to like come to a final decision until tomorrow when we do our drawing. So I will go live doing the drawing tomorrow. It'll be sometime in the evening for me. I like to wait until Sean gets home, because Ashton is just, if you saw my live at the team page this morning, you know why I wait for Sean to come home. So I just like to wait for him to come home so that I can do it. Yeah, I'm throwing some ideas to them, Lillian. But here's the cool thing, you guys, you can always take the cash value and advertise that as a gift card if you want, because they can take that and purchase a gift card with it. Like if someone said to me, oh, it's a $500 Target gift card, and then they did the drawing and they said, okay, Taryn, you won $500 cash, I'd be like, okay, cool, that's even better. Like, or I would take it and go spend it at Target. So you guys can always advertise it as a gift card if you want. Don't get crazy and be like, I don't know, like the Louis Vuitton was $1,700. So I wouldn't say like whole home makeover valued at $1,700, right? But you can do things that are fairly similar to it. And that'll be fine. And if you're like not sure if it's something that you should do, just run it by your enroller and say, hey, what do you think if I advertise the giveaway as this month? Let's see. Oh, I also figured out, and you guys might already know this too, but I know that some people were asking with boards how to get the pictures from the stories, like the stories tasks or whatever that are given, how you get that into your story. And we were talking about like saving it to your phone and then uploading it, or putting it in notes and then putting it over. So if you, when you're in your story, put your camera on and then just lay it flat so that it's black and take the picture. Okay. Let me walk you guys through this so that it makes sense, because I'm not always very good at explaining things. So hopefully the light's good. Okay, let me spotlight my video so you guys can see it, because I don't know. Okay, so when you're in here, you're gonna click your plus, you're gonna go to stories. Okay, it's like this, right? Just cover it. Oh wait, I gotta have it face the wrong way. Okay, cover it so it's black and take the picture. Okay, so now I have a black screen. Now I'm gonna click the A, like I'm gonna type on here, and then I'm gonna go to boards, and I'm gonna go to, too many boards in here, you guys. All right, I'm gonna go to our story task, and then I'm gonna go to other copy. Now I'm just gonna come here to where I should type, and I'm gonna click paste, and there's the picture. And now I just expand it to fit the screen. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? I want to make sure that I'm explaining that correctly. And spotlight my video. The only thing with that is you just have to be careful, because it thinks that it's like writing. If you go to put a poll on it, like put the poll on, type it out, but then if you like go to touch the poll and you accidentally touch off the poll and you touch the picture, it puts the picture in front of the poll, so you can't see the poll anymore. Or like if you type something out and then you touch the picture, so you have to be careful when you're doing it. But for me, that works better because I'm fairly careful when I'm touching everything. But that is a way that you guys can just like copy and paste the picture into your stories. Okay, now we're gonna talk real quick about, I know I am too. That's why I like being able to do this instead of saving it all to my phone, because I think I have no joke, you guys. I have like 16,000 pictures in my phone. Okay, like it's a big, like I need to get it organized, but it's so overwhelming that I don't even know where to start. Every now and then I'll like go to screenshots and like delete some of those out, and I'm like, oh, I feel better. I got rid of 200 pictures, and it's like, yeah, but there's still 15,800 in there, Taryn. So, okay, so guys, last month we did a 400 warriors group, and it was super awesome. I'm so proud of our team. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to write down how many enrollments total we had as a team last month. I know it was like right around 190, I'm gonna say like 197, I think, which is amazing, you guys. That is so incredible. The people in that 400 group made up 119 of those enrollments. So I would say that 400 group was super successful. And we are going to be doing it again this month. So we're not going to pay in this month. Okay. This is just going to be, if you want to go places this month, then you can be in the group. So there will not be a cash prize for it. But this past month, we did have a cash prize. Everybody who wanted to participate chipped in $5. And then the top 2 point earners, the first point earner gets 60, the second point earner gets 40, each win the pot. So it took me a long time today to add it up, but I got it all added up, and I have our winners. Do you guys want to hear who won? So you guys, can we all just give Jen a big congratulations, because she even beat me in points. And that is very impressive. It was close. It was funny because I could see, like, as I was adding points up, I'm like, dang, Jen and I were like always like I would go ahead and then she would catch up, and then I would go ahead and she would catch up. So Jen took top point earner, you guys, with 117 points. Remember, you guys, if you were in 400 group, 3 points for customers, 5 points for distributors. So Jen took top point earner with 117 points. I took second with 110. I am not taking the cash, you guys. So I went to the next one, who is Michelle. Michelle, you had 46 points. So congratulations, guys. I'll Venmo or Cash App you tonight. Just message me with however you want it sent, and I will send that over. But that was fun. It was fun to go through and add it up and see how everybody did. So that was super awesome. So like I said, guys, we are doing, let me get out of my notes for that. We are doing the group again this month. I would love for every single one of you to be in it, but I'm going to go over super quick how, I know you're just going to take it and buy more sample, but hey, make more money. I know, Jen, I'm so proud of you. I'm literally, I was like, I'm so proud of her that she beat me. I'm just so proud of her. So, anyways, we're doing the 400 group again. It's a little intense, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty red in that group, and I was way more lenient this last month because it was like we were relaunching it after 2 years. So it will be more strict this month. And so basically what it is, you guys, is we are going for 400 enrollments as a team. Um, you got the boot though, but a lot of people got the boot. It wasn't anything personal. And that's what I always try to make sure people know. Like, if you get kicked out, it's not personal, but there are expectations in the group. So in the group, you guys, you are expected to enroll one person every 72 hours. And some of you guys just freaked out when I said that. However, we have a lot of tasks that go along with it that if you are doing those tasks every single day, you should be able to keep up with it. And guys, if you can't keep up with it, there's no shame in it. Okay. I'm super proud of every single person that chooses to participate because it is a lot and it can be overwhelming. And so just the fact that you guys had the guts to get in that group alone, like, so proud of every single person that got in that group. So if you want to do it again, shoot me. Actually, I'll start a thread in, I'll do a post tonight in the team page and just comment on the post and let me know that you want in, and I will get you added in and we will launch that tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing something instead this month for, like, we'll do a Zoom with a top income earner or something. So I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure something out because I do want something that you guys can Disneyland. Girl, we're gonna have a heck of a time even just trying to get the tickets in there the way they're going. There will be some kind of fun prize that you can earn in there. It'll probably be for the whole group. I know Steph always wants booze. I'm just gonna have to figure out what her alcohol store is near her and, like, have them deliver her something to her house. And she would probably say best day ever. Like, it would probably rival the day her children were born. Just kidding, Steph. Anyways, so if you guys want to do 400 group, like I said, make sure you pay attention in team page tonight. I will put it in Dream Warriors. You guys just comment in there and let me know if you want in. Okay, I didn't put these in order, so I'm trying to make sure that I touched on everything that I wanted to hit on at the first part. Yeah, Steph is not an alcoholic, you guys. That's why I like to harass her, because she really doesn't drink. She really doesn't drink a whole lot. So it's like a big joke that Steph always needs alcohol. Funny story, my husband came home and the cup that I normally make a drink in, I had made BFF today and had it in that cup. And he came home and saw the cup on the counter and he was like, wow, you started early. And he, like, picks it up and looks, and I was like, it was my shake, babe. He was all, oh, okay. So, I'm sure with Steph, when she drinks, her talk to text would be out of control. Shelby, it needs to be done by 3:00 tomorrow, your time. And then I'll do the drawing tomorrow night. Okay. All right, guys. So little bit of a red alert. Okay. Just a little bit. I'm not going to be super red, but I'm going to give you a little bit of red. So, and this is not directed at any one person. Okay. So nobody take offense, because I literally am not talking to anyone specifically. Okay. It's just happening across the board. So I'm just going to address it across the board. There's been a lot of questions coming into myself, to other leaders, and it's a lot of things that you guys can find on your own. So I try and remind you guys every now and then. I kind of have a rule, like, you need to check 2 or 3 places before you come ask. And it's not that I don't want to help you, but especially when the same dang question keeps getting asked, it's like, guys, we've put together so many awesome tools for you. Check there first. And then if you can't find it, let me know. So remember, you guys, eSuite is a fantastic tool. You can go to your document library and find lots and lots of information there. That's where you can find a lot of the rules. Frequently asked questions for any kind of promotion that's going on. Now, this is not having anything to do with Keto Coffee or Skinny Brew, because I was confused as heck for a long time too on that today. I've been trying to figure that out. But you can always check eSuite. If you're asking about some kind of ingredient being in something or whatever, yep, the printables, just like Alicia said, you got product info sheets in there. There's all kinds of information in eSuite and your document library. If you're looking for something like a before and after, if you're looking for any kind of additional story slide, maybe in addition to what I'm doing, if you're like, hey, I want to do this a hair, skin, nails, and maybe I put a gummies one in there for the day. Guys, get on Pinterest. I literally don't use Pinterest. Like I don't pin to Pinterest. I just save everything. And so Pinterest is where I get a ton of our before and afters. Just make sure that they are corporate approved. Okay. Please, please, please make sure that they are corporate approved. Do not use it if it's not corporate approved, because you will find old ones on there that were not corporate approved. But you can find a lot of corporate approved pictures on Pinterest. There's actually an It Works board on Pinterest run by It Works itself, and there are tons of before and afters on there. If you're looking for story slides, all you have to do is type in like It Works keto coffee story. I didn't see it, Alicia, so you're fine for tonight, but just I didn't see it, so I don't know. But future reference, don't use non-compliant just because we got the FTC all over us, and we're trying to make sure that we're staying compliant with what the FTC wants. And honestly, guys, it wasn't even us. There was another company. Someone took a girl's before and after who was like a fitness person and said that like some distributor for that company took the before and after, said that it was their product. It got spread around massively with that company saying it was before and after using their products. And that person saw it and was like, excuse me, that's me. And I did not use your products. And there was a massive lawsuit over it. So that really is one of the main reasons. The other reason too is because it's much easier for not like, if it's not put through compliance and corporate hasn't approved it, it's really easy for someone to lie about what they did. But compliance, like I know that sometimes they're too strict, right? We've had them turn away a lot of before and afters and we have to keep resubmitting. But I would honestly have it be difficult to get a before and after approved, because that means that our compliance is making sure that it's a realistic picture and it's something that somebody can expect to get that kind of result. And I mean, there's quite a few questions that are asked when you submit your before and after. And so they're just going to make sure that it really is a representation of our company. But you can find story slides on there as well, you guys. And so like, if you just go into Pinterest and in the search bar type, like It Works Keto Coffee story, there's all kinds that pop up. Now it's not super organized. So you do have to kind of search around a little bit to find like the ones that go together. Yeah, Angie, I know Angie got like not average results and they will not approve her results like for anything. It's like a good problem to have. I don't know. But anyways, you guys can find stuff there. So, make sure that you're checking that in our team page, you guys. There are albums. I think a lot of times people forget that there's albums in there. There's albums with different stuff. I do need to update and add some more stuff in there. And honestly, the reason I haven't is because a lot of before and afters can be found in your boards now. If you just go to the product in boards, there's generally quite a few before and afters. And I honestly have put the ones that I think are the best for that product in the boards. That's why you won't see every single one in there, but I tried to find the ones that are like the best for that product. Like, hey, this is a really good before and after on this. And that's why it got added in there. There's also, when you're on the team page, if you go at the top, you'll see it says, I think it says topics, and it says like October post tasks or October push tasks. So over the summer or in the fall, corporate actually did a 30-day push, and they did it for a few months. And so they had a different top leader each day give a task to do, something to grow your business, something, whether it was like, hey, go in today and unsend friend request, or sometimes it was a post task. Sometimes it was a message to send out. Obviously, pay attention to what it says, because it might be for a promo that was being run then, but for the most part, it's pretty generic and you can use it today. So if you go in our team page and go to October push group, I think it's October push, and you click that, it's going to pull every single day that I remembered to transfer over. Okay. I didn't always remember to transfer it over, but you'll probably have a good 17 to 20 different things on there. And there's a lot of different, oh my gosh, like posts that you can use. There's lots of different messages that you can use. So if you're looking for stuff, go look at that stuff first. And it's, like I said, it's not that we don't want to help you guys. It's just, sometimes it can be a lot trying to answer especially if it's the same question. And like, I always had that expectation put on me. And I've tried to put that expectation on you guys, because when you have a bigger team, you're going to appreciate that they go look for the answer for themselves first, instead of always coming to you. And I mean, we do the same with our kids, right? Mom, where's my shoes? Go check these three places before I come look for your shoes with you, right? Like you better go find your shoes before I have to come find them. So it's basically, you know, that same concept. The other thing, guys, let's talk. Okay. It's about to get real. Okay. Guys, we're going presidential this month. Okay. If you didn't get on the live, even if you got on the live, I am reiterating that, you guys, we're going presidential. Okay. And it is a massive amount of volume that we need. There's a decent amount of distributors that we need, but people have done crazy, amazing things in the last year in this business. And I am tired of sitting by and watching people and saying, that's really cool that they did that. It's time that I put my money where my mouth is. I don't know if that's the expression, but I need to get my boots on the ground. I need to get my butt in gear, and we're going to go presidential. Okay. I don't know how it's going to happen. It's not my responsibility to know how, not my job to know how. My job is to show up for my business every single day, to show up for you guys every single day, and to go as hard as I possibly can. All right. And it's just going to fall into place. Okay. I just know it's going to fall into place. So with that being said, this is where I'm just going to be very honest, you guys. Sometimes when I get into a work mode like this, it's not that I forget you guys, but I'm like, I think I'm fine, so you guys are fine. So I need you guys to be your own advocate this month. And Cami tells the VIPs this all the time, like, you need to be your own advocate. So if you need something, you need to tell me that you need it. I love you guys, but I'm not a mind reader. And so if you need something and you're like, well, I can't believe Taryn's not doing X, Y, Z, it just might not have crossed my mind, and it's not being done intentionally. And I don't know to fix it if you're not telling me. So if there's something that you need, whether it's, I wrote like a couple of things, like if there's something that you need, if you need me to do a one-on-one with a team member, if you need a one-on-one, if you need a coaching call, if you need help figuring out how to chart, if you need help figuring out how to project volumes, like whatever it is, if you need that, just tell me, because I am more than happy to do it for you guys. I just don't always know what you guys need. And if you're quiet, I think you're fine. Again, think about your kids. If your kid comes and tells you, hey, I want a snack, you're going to get them a snack. But if they're playing quietly, you think they're fine and you don't ask them, hey, do you want a snack? You guys get what I'm saying? Like just be your own advocate, speak up, tell me what you need. And I am in it 110% to give you whatever you need. Yeah, let's not get the sugar bag out. Let's not do that. But just speak up. So with that being said, with telling you guys, like, I'm dead set on going presidential this month, there's two things with that. Okay. That means that there are a lot of you guys promoting this month, regardless of what promotion you're going for. If it's Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Double, if you're going executive, I don't freaking care what promotion you're going for. Your mindset is 100% going to determine whether or not you achieve that promotion. You have got to take care of your mind. You have got to do it, you guys. And in order to help make sure that you are taking care of it every day, starting tomorrow, every weekday, okay? Monday through Friday, we'll start it tomorrow, even though it's a Friday, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We will do a personal development / devotional Zoom. So what that's going to look like is it starts right at 6:30, okay? Unless I got something weird going on, but knock on wood, nobody, like Sean's getting ready to head out the door. Like I don't have kids that need anything. So it's a great time for me. I'll launch Zoom. We're going to listen to a devotional that's like 2 to 5 minutes, depending on the day. And then we will spend 20 to 25 minutes listening to something and potentially journaling if that is what is instructed to do that day in that personal development that we're doing. We did this last summer and it was great. The team loved it. And I just really want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can to help you guys see your best success and take care of your minds. So if you're not getting on this, I'm going to assume that you are taking care of yourself and you are doing what you need to do for your mindset, meaning you need to be doing personal development every freaking day, you guys, every day. There's not an excuse. Like seriously, I'm getting red, okay? Warning, I'm about to get red. There's no excuse to not do personal development. Even when I have a super busy day, sometimes I accidentally sleep in, whatever it is, I will not touch my business until I do personal development. And if it means that I don't touch my business until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, then that's just what happens. Because if my mind is not in the right place, it doesn't matter if I'm working my business, everything's going to go to crap because I'm not in the right spot in my headspace and everything's just getting jacked up and my messages are terrible and people are being rude. So I am much better off to not touch my business until later in the day if something happened and I, whatever, I couldn't get my day started when I wanted to. So you guys need to be making it a top priority to take care of your mindset. Literally, you guys saw what happened on live today. There's been like all kinds of other stuff that's just gone on today. And I'm just laughing about it because I'm like, literally, I've made this decision that we're going presidential, and just all of a sudden everything's just going crazy at the house. Like I can't even control everything that's happening, but that's okay because that is because I've done my personal development. My mindset was in the right spot, so I just laughed about it. So make sure you guys, you need to value yourself. You need to value your mind, and you need to value this promotion that you're going after. And that is how you start. You start with that value of it in doing that personal development. The other thing, you guys, I have to protect my headspace, and I highly encourage each and every one of you to protect your headspace. And what that means, you guys, it's gonna be real red, okay? Warning. I'm warning y'all. I'm not accepting excuses this month. I will not listen to negativity. I will not listen to complaining, and I will not listen to excuses. I will give each one of you 1 5-minute period the entire month. If you're having a rough time, you can come vent to me, and then that is it. And I don't say that because I don't love you guys, but I can't afford to get my mindset in the wrong spot this month, because this is a massive thing that we are going for. And it is, like, if I'm being honest, guys, it's very overwhelming. And so I need to be on my A game in my head all the time. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to doubt myself. It doesn't mean I'm not going to go through moments of struggle. But what it means is I'm not going to allow anybody else to put any kind of doubt in my head. And it's just like I talked about, I don't remember if it was this morning or when I said it, but I told you guys I was going to ask in the push to presidential chat that I was going to ask in the VIP page and say, for those of you who went presidential, what's the biggest deficit you have gone presidential with? Meaning what was the biggest amount of volume you had to come up with? And then I decided I'm not doing that because maybe nobody's done this before. Maybe we're going to be the first team to do it. And if I see that the biggest amount that somebody came up with was 30,000, not 65,000, then that's going to play with my mind. And I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, there's no way that we can do it. And why am I going to do that to myself? It's not up to me to make that decision. It is all of us working together, going as hard as we can. And it's not up to what somebody else did to determine what our team is capable of. Because we have a team of amazing, incredible individuals, and we can absolutely accomplish this goal that we have set before us. And so I'm not about to let anybody mess with my head and make me doubt myself, make me doubt our team, make me doubt our capabilities and what we can do. So I highly encourage you guys to take that attitude with yourself this month too. So you guys might be seeing like warning signs a little more often in the team chat because I'm just not putting up with it. I am not accepting excuses. If you wanted to, like, seriously, you guys, I don't mean this to be mean. It's going to come out mean. But if I say, hey, we've got like personal development Zoom starts now, because I usually send a reminder to you guys. I don't want somebody to say, I can't because I'm taking the kids to school. I don't need an excuse. That's fine. You don't have to get on, right? Like and I don't mean that in a mean way. I just don't need to hear why you can't do it. Either you get on and you do it or you don't, and that's fine either way. It's just I don't want to hear excuses because I'm not making up any excuses this month. Okay? I refuse to make excuses for myself. I refuse to get any kind of negativity from myself. Guys, you know what I did for the very first time today? Like, I've done it slightly. I felt so stupid, but I was like, I have to do things different if we are going to make this happen. So while I was doing my mascara, guys, I talked to myself. I was like, I'm a presidential diamond. April 28th, 2021. I'm a presidential diamond with 102,867 BV. My team enrolled over 1,000 new people. Like, I'm just telling myself. And then I was like, Taryn, you're beautiful. And your hair is gorgeous. And your legs are not flabby. Like, I'm just telling myself all these things. I'm hyping myself up every day. I'm going to be doing that. And I encourage you guys to do it. Yeah, I felt kind of dumb, but you know what? I walked out of the room and I was like, dang, I'm ready to go conquer the world. I'm ready to go do whatever I need to do. And so, guys, I'm going to just bring it back around to that. you have to go into this with an attitude of you are willing to do whatever it takes. Okay. So number one, I'm going to nerd out on you guys here in a minute, but number one, I told you guys, I already said this before, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again. I just saw that post by Katie Bevington, and it just like, guys, it shook me. It literally shook me. I was like, she said I would move mountains for these two. And it just, I don't know, guys, there was something about that post, and it's so, I don't know why I've heard that like quote so many times before, but there was something about it that made me say, why am I not willing to do the same for my family? Because I'll be honest, I don't feel worthy enough to say that I'll move mountains for myself, but my family is dang deserving and dang worthy. And every single one of you on here is dang deserving and dang worthy. And I will move mountains for you guys, and I will move mountains for my family. And I'm not going into this half butt. I'll move half a mountain and then get tired and walk away. I'm going to go full force, 110%. I don't care how exhausted I am. I don't care if I am trying to climb up that mountain and I am falling down and slipping down. I'm going to get back up and I'm going to keep going. And I'm just going to keep pushing, and I'm going to work my hardest that I have ever worked, because again, each and every one of you are worth it. And if I don't pave the way for you, how can I expect you guys to understand and know that you guys are worthy and that you guys can accomplish those things that you have before you? Because while presidential feels huge to me, to some of you guys, diamond feels massive to you. To some of you guys, ruby feels crazy to you. So let me show you that no matter how big that mountain feels, you can do it, you guys. You absolutely can do it. And so I want to pave that way for you guys. Now I'm going to nerd out on you for a second. If any of you guys have seen Avengers, okay, I think it was Endgame, when they're getting ready to like shrink down and go back in time, right? And they stand around and they say, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Okay. That, and Steph, I sent you that GIF today. That's my attitude. It's whatever it takes. We are a team, and I am willing to do whatever it takes, as long as it's ethical. I will do whatever it takes this month, you guys. And if that means that someone needs to get on Zoom with me at 2 a.m. and do a work session then, because that's what works for your schedule, then gosh darn it, I will get on Zoom at 2 a.m. and I will do a work session with you, because I am willing to do whatever it takes. So you guys are going to see me use that GIF a lot this month. And that's where it's coming from, because whenever I was thinking about going pres, I'm like, I have to be willing to do whatever it takes. And that just keeps popping in my head. So if you guys see that, just know that's me nerding out. But it truly is like, I'm driven by seeing that, because I know that I'm willing to do whatever it takes for you guys and to make this promotion happen. So if you guys can't tell, I'm fired up. Like, we're going presidential, you guys. I don't freaking care what we have to do. We're going presidential. So I'm going to check the chat real quick. But guys, I'm going to let you go here in just a minute. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, because it said I had 71 notifications. I do want to warn you guys, I'm going to be more red this month than I have been in a while, but it is done from a place of love, and it is not done from a place of bulldozing you guys. That is not at all what I want to do. I just, like I said, I want to show you guys what is possible and what you are capable of achieving, because you know what, you guys, at the end of the day, so much of this is your mind. Okay. You're capable of doing the things your mind tells you that you're not. And I can tell you guys, I started running again this week, and I haven't run for a long time. And when I went out, Sean was home, and I said, hey, I'm going to go for a run. I'll probably be back in like 10 minutes, because I haven't run in so long. Like, we'll be lucky if I do a mile, right? And I got out there and I was like, okay, you know what? No, I'm not accepting a mile, because that's just being a wimp. I can do more than that. I know I can. And so I decided this route that I run, I didn't know how far it was going to be, but I knew I needed to go back and forth 6 times. And so I'm counting. And by the time I got to 4, I was like, well, I did better than I thought I was going to do. I'm just going to stop. And I was like, no, because you know what? I'm still good. I can go. Now, guys, I live in the country and we have big hills. Okay. So this route, I had to go up this really steep hill 3 times, and I ran up it twice, and it was my very last loop. And I had to go up this hill, and I got about halfway up, and I was like, I'm just going to walk. And all of a sudden I was like, no, I'm not. Because when I'm evaluating right now, my legs are fine. My heart is fine. My chest isn't hurting. I'm breathing, but not I'm not about to pass out. This is my head telling me that I can't do it. My body is telling me I'm fine. My mind is telling me that I can't do this, because this is a difficult feat. And that's why I'm not doing it. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to power through, and I'm going to find that when I get to the top, I'm fine. My muscles might be burning a little bit and I might be out of breath, but I did it, you guys. I did it. And the whole point to that is it's so much in your head. So much of you guys looking at these promotions that you want to achieve is in your head. You can do it, but your mind is scared and your mind says, I don't know if I can do it. And you have to evaluate, you have to assess it. Why do I think I can't do this? Why do you guys think you can't do it? You're just as capable as Cheyenne Knox is of creating TikToks. You are just as capable as Katie Bevington is at sending messages. You are just as capable as Tavia is at writing DT posts. You are just as capable. Not one of them was given more than you. It's not like God said, hey, I'm going to make this girl so that she can go, ambassador, but all you're ever going to amount to is Ruby. That's not how you were created. That's your head and your mind telling you lies. Each and every one of you has the abilities and just everything in you to be able to do all of those big crazy things and go ambassador and then go double ambassador and then go black diamond. And guys, as I say that, I'm like, listen, I'll be honest, my belief for myself going black diamond is not there yet. But my belief for us going presidential, baby, it's there. And then I told Steph early, and I'm going to tell you guys, like, we're not stopping at Prez. We're running straight through, and we will be ambassador by the end of this year because I'm done playing small. I'm done letting my mind play games with me and thinking that I'm not worth it. You guys are each worth it. I'm worth it. My family's worth it. Everybody involved is worth it because me being ambassador means that I can bring so much goodness to so many people in the world. And that is just like, holy moly. The fact that we have the ability to be able to bless people in a way that I never thought that I would be able to bless people. Like, why am I not running like my hair is on fire? The fact that I could help my kids own a home by the time they turn 21, that I could pay for my kids' college in cash, that I could bless my family. I used to think about like buy my grandpa a new car. How cool would that be to be able to buy him a new car? Now, you guys, his big thing is he just wants to be home. He's in a long-term care facility and he just wants to be home. But it's super expensive. How cool would it be to be able to give him that ability to be able to be back at his house and have somebody there caring for him? Like, that is well beyond me. That's looking well outside of what I want for myself and my family personally. And that all comes, you guys, from us doing big, crazy things. So I want you guys to stop limiting yourselves. I want you guys to stop being in your head. And like I said, guys, a lot of it is going to come down to your personal development and if you're doing it every single day. And it also means that you don't accept negativity. And I'm talking like my family knows they are not to talk negatively around me. If they're talking about something, I'm like, you got to stop. Sean actually jumped on Ivan before I got on Zoom because Ivan was yelling at his video game and he was like, you can't have this negativity right now. Like, none of it, like, negativity will not exist around me. It's just not going to happen. And I encourage you guys, do not allow negativity to exist around you. Get yourself in that good, positive headspace and just know that literally, you guys, you can accomplish anything. You can do anything, but it's all about whether or not you're going to believe it and you're going to go along with it. Or if you're going to fight it the whole way and you're going to tell yourself that you're not worthy and you're going to beat yourself up and you're going to let your mind tell you that your body is not capable of doing it, right? So, all right, guys, I know we went a little late. I'm going to go ahead and finish up. Let me go and stop our recording.